Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Another video from the truck. I feel like I've been filming a lot of videos here in the truck recently. So, today we got a little bit of a first impressions video. An interesting one, not a knife. So I'm here at Lowe's. I am buying gear to replace, the stuff that was stolen from me. And so I went in here, get a hammer. My field hammer was one of the things that was in my bag when it was stolen. This is my preferred field hammer. This is a 2.5 pound Estwing sledge. Take the sticker off. This is my preferred hammer because a 2.5 pound sledge is enough weight to bust up most rocks. You know, this will handle pretty much anything. You know, your soft rock beds and stuff. You can even chip away at some granites and gneisses and things with this. It's got a little bit of this chisel-y side back here. That's good for, you know, if you need to concentrate a little bit of force on a smaller area. And the 2.5 pound weight means that it's a little bit easier to carry around. And so, you know, if you're going to be throwing this in your bag and hiking out into the backcountry, you want a capable hammer, but one that's not going to weigh you down too much. And this is a great one. I had to make sure I got all this stuff replaced because this weekend, actually tomorrow, I'm leaving to do some field work. Me and a buddy, we're gonna go take some samples for my research and help him finish mapping his area. And so, gonna need the hammer, and that what we're talking about with the saving weight. We're gonna be hauling some samples out of there. We're geologists, so our samples are heavy rocks, right? So you wanna be mindful of the weight you're carrying. So that should be fun. Be really great out there. My research is actually is related to his thesis work. In fact, I started this research because I was working as his research assistant, and then I decided to do this project. So, alrighty, but yeah, I got that replaced. The next thing I saw in there, I saw a couple things that kind of caught my eye. One of them was I saw some knives by Cobalt with D2 steel. And under $30, I was like, ooh, those might be good knives for Cheap Knife Week. I don't have money to throw around on, you know, Cheap Knife Week stuff right now. Maybe, you know, here in a little bit, I'll pick one of those up. But yeah, D2 steel. One of them was a crossbar lock. Hideous knife. It's a 3-inch blade. It was a Tonto. It had serrations. I should take a picture of it so I can throw that up right now. Maybe I'll find a picture online. But yeah, 3-inch blade. But then the handle was just massive, and it was like this blue, like kind of looked like blue flames, but it wasn't blue flames. It was just really gross and weird. Super chunky. Crossbar lock. A very interesting knife. Again, ugly as sin, but I would be curious to test it. And then the other one was a much more normal looking knife. It was smaller. Honestly, it kind of looked like a CRKT squid. Not a direct copy, like, you know, there were quite a few differences. But it was a steel frame lock, super heavy. Like, I was holding the package, very, very heavy. Probably a 2.75 inch blade on that thing. D2 steel again. I would absolutely like to get those knives and test them. Tip-up carry pocket clips, which that's always a fun thing to see. But yeah, it just got me thinking, you know, I feel like a lot of trends in the knife world are starting to trickle down to these hardware store brands, you know, the D2 steel, the tip-up carry pocket clips, and I'm all about it, right? And for one of the knives is $24.95, the smaller one. $24.95 for D2? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, yeah, really, really cool. Maybe I'll get a couple of those to review one of these days. But the thing I did end up picking up was actually this Carabiner by Minute Key. And I'm not sure if I'll do a full review on this or not, but I wanted to get a new Carabiner recently. So this is what I've been carrying my keys on for a long time. And the spring on this is going out. Sometimes it'll, like, you know, come undone like that. I've had some of my keys fall off. It's just going to be a little bit of a hazard. And so I've been looking for something to replace this Carabiner with. And not only is it a hazard because I don't want to drop my keys and lose them, but it's also, like, when I go out in the field, I end up taking my keys and putting them in the pocket of one of my backpack pockets. And, you know, that works, you know, keeps them in there and safe. But sometimes they'll come undone and, you know, the keys will come off the carabiner. And so then when I get back to my vehicle, I have to spend some time digging through my backpack, finding all my keys. It's just inconvenient. It's way nicer to leave your keys on your pants, you know, connected to you. And so I've been looking for something to replace it with. I've been online looking at all kinds of stuff. And a lot of carabiners I see online, I'm like, maybe that would work, but you know, some of them I think are just ugly. Some of them don't look like they're practical for me. And then some of them are just way too expensive. So this one here, this is a pretty good looking little carabiner. We got decent spring tension on here. This was a $9 carabiner, aluminum. And yeah, I thought this might be pretty cool. So we're gonna go ahead and break into this TRM Neutron 2. This knife has not left my pocket. It's been getting used a good bit. Been loving this thing, absolutely loving it. I've said before in other videos, I'll say it again, this is kind of my ideal EDC. I love the size, I love the blade shape. The washer action, this is honestly my favorite type of action. I love the way a thumb stud knife on washers pops when it's breaking in. That's so fun, and look how smooth it's getting. And honestly, that kind of gliding smooth, not completely drop shut, I love that. You know, when I'm using it, obviously I don't pull a knife out, make a cut, and then sit there. No, you know, pull it out, get it unlocked, get it closed back in the pocket. It's just been a great knife, very comfortable, very lightweight. Can't wait to do the review. It's going to be very positive. Sharp as crap, too. It's been holding a great edge. This might be some of the better 20CV I've ever had. So that's very, very nice. I think, see what? M390 20CV I've tried from Bestech, Wii, Tuya, Tucson. I think this is the first American-made knife that I've had 20CV on. I've had a couple American-made knives in S35V and other steels, but yeah. So yeah, Minute Key. This is called their Apex Master and Mini Carabiner. So, all right, let's take a look at this thing. So it's also kind of my my chosen field gear colors, black and green. This is, you know, I kind of like to match all my gear, and so this is more of a gray, but that kind of color combination, that's been what I've been leaning towards. And so yeah, we've got a bunch of these little tiny carabiners on here, which I thought would be pretty cool for, you know, switching gear around. So I think we're gonna finally retire this thing, or at least gonna test it out. So we got, so these are the keys that I need for work. I have them attached to this Civivi, I can't remember what this multi-tool is called. I got this for free during some kind of Civivi Wii promotion. But yeah, I always keep that with me just because. And then house key, car keys, and some keys for ranch duties. You know what, we'll leave them the way they are right now. I was gonna say maybe I should like space these out on some different O-rings, but we'll just leave them the way they are for now, and if it doesn't work out, I can switch them around later. Alright, there we go. I do have a lot of keys. And yeah, that spring does feel pretty good. So I'm very lightweight. How easy is it to slip on my belt loop? If I hit it just right. Okay, yeah, not bad. We'll see what it's like when I'm walking around. Alright. So yeah, gonna be testing this out. Don't know if I'll review it. I probably won't, just because reviewing knives is my forte, because I feel like I can make a better video reviewing knives. Reviewing other things, like I use a lot of things, flashlights, pins. Flashlights are my second favorite thing to review. Like this carabiner, I think this video will be just, you know, will be fine for it. Maybe I'll make a short saying how it worked out, but you know, stuff like this I just don't ever feel like making a full-length review for. If you guys would like to see one, let me know. I'll take it in consideration, but no promises. But yeah, there we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like, comment below, and subscribe. I've been Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.